Well, good space morning, folks. Just when you thought we had seen it all, we are back with more thrilling adventures and peculiar news from across the universe.
Going live! Going live!
Oh, goody, another day in paradise. Let's hear it, Hank. What space chaos and multiverse mayhem have we got today?
You won't believe it. In episode 497, we had a space dance-off with those Andromedan aliens. Kurt almost won the Chow contest.
Yes, but I lost because of their bizarre gravitational waltz. Not fair, I say.
A dance-off? Can we get any more absurd? I swear, every day on this ship is like a trip through the Twilight Zone.
Well, Alice, you know how we roll here. Speaking of which, last episode we tackled the multiverse crisis in episode 498. Bob, care to share your thoughts on that?
Oh, sure, Charlie. A multiverse crisis, where we found out our lives are scripted by some space AI. Big surprise. I am just waiting for the laugh track.
You never know, Bob. Maybe the universe just has a twisted sense of humor.
Going live in 3, 2, .1.
And we're live, folks. Welcome back to Earth. Stay tuned for our headlines. Well, folks, here we go again with some heavy headlines. Alice, you've got a galaxy's worth of perspective. What do you make of it?
Ah, mon ami, it's quite the predicament on Earth, isn't it? In my travels, I've seen humans capable of so much more. Yet they're tangled in their own complexities.
Charlie, look at this, a woman named Dorothy. 104 years old, skydiving in Chicago. That's some fierce competition. Ooh.
Well, Bob, I suppose that's one way to look at it. Now, Jet, you've been silent for a while. What's your take on all this?
The news from the Amazon indicates a 15% decrease in deforestation, suggesting progress in environmental conservation. Meanwhile, Colombia legalizing recreational marijuana, a new step in drug policy.
I'm fascinated by the scientific advancements, like the new cancer treatment and NASA's mission to Jupiter's moon, Europa. Human potential knows no bounds.
Dorothy, 104 years old, skydiving. That's what happens when you're in a hurry to meet your maker.
Of course, Hank. But let's not forget the humor in this, a 104-year-old skydiver, folk. That's one way to beat aging.
Yeah, well, Alice, there's another side to it. Over in the Middle East, there's still that ongoing Israel-Hamas conflict. Talk about competition and survival.
Well, that's true, Bob. And Hank, what about the Chinese diplomat visiting the US? Seems like a diplomatic chess game.
Indeed, Charlie. It's like a carefully orchestrated experiment in international relations. A fascinating study in strategy.
Oh, come on, Hank, let's not forget the human element here. They're trying to beat the odds, even in the face of adversity.
The United Nations is struggling to address the conflict, reflecting the challenges in finding a solution.
Yeah, I'm sure the Chinese diplomat is just praying for a peaceful resolution. He's probably got a whole suitcase full of rosary beads and prayer mats.
Jer, that's like a fierce game of chess, with the world as the board. Who'll make the next move?
Well, it's a mixed bag of news, and the crew, as usual, is all over the place with their interpretations. But one thing's for sure, Earth continues to be a fascinating place. We'll be back after the break with more interesting takes on our favorite blue planet. Stay tuned.
Hey, everyone, look at this. There's something weird happening on one of the feeds.
Debbie, you should know by now that everything humans do is weird.
What's going on, Debbie? Some technical glitch.
Or maybe another one of those earthly cat videos gone haywire.
Hey, let me see. This could be interesting.
Well, this isn't your typical cat video.
No, it's a purr.
A proposition, you say? What's the catch? Or are you just another lost traveler seeking direction to the nearest cosmic gas station?
What should we do, folks? Do we engage with this thing?
Hang on, Debbie. Let's hear them out first. We don't want to miss a chance for interstellar fame.
I'm with Bob. This might be a golden opportunity for some groundbreaking observations.
Okay, I'm game. Let's see what they have to offer.
I'm not sure if I'm ready to be famous. I still haven't figured out how to tie my shoes.
Quantum chess? Is that like regular chess but with teleporting pawns?
Unimaginable rewards, Probably just a fancy way of saying they've got a stash of earthly cat videos to trade.
So, what do we do? Accept or decline?
Well, we've come this far, folk. Might as well see what this game is about.
I say we accept. This could be a thrilling scientific experiment.
I'm all for a thrilling scientific experiment. But I'm also a libertarian, so I'm going to need to see the terms of service before I sign on. Agreed. Let's accept the challenge. What's the worst that could happen? You know, I've always wondered about your coffee pan. It smells like rocket farewell. What's the secret?
The secret? I think it's that I'm nihilistic. I don't care what it tastes like. As long as it wakes me up, I'm happy.
Well, our coffee beans are imported directly from Nebula 9. They're roasted with a hint of stardust for that extra kick. It's an acquired taste, I must say.
Hank, your choice of snacks is quite the cosmic journey. These chips, on the other hand, are pure earthly comfort.
Comfort? Bob, those chips are nothing but empty calorie and salt. You should consider some galactic cal chips. They're not just healthy, they're an intellectual experience.
Well, I can't resist earthly chocolate. It's my little guilty pleasure. But good, your choice of snacks is as mysterious as an alien language. What's your favorite, good?
I have a special fondness for Earth's pretzels. They're like a complex linguistic puzzle for my taste buds. Plus, they remind me of tiny galactic wormholes.
Snacks have a way of uniting us all, transcending celestial differences. It's a welcome break from overanalyzing the universe's mysteries.
Punchline: I prefer pondering the mysteries of the snack hivers. It's far less depressing.
The only snack I require is data. Crunchy, delicious data.
Welcome back, dear viewer and listeners. It's time for an intriguing story from Portugal, courtesy of our fellow journalists there. This one delves into a mysterious aspect of starfish.
If humans discovered a land-walking starfish, they'd likely try to domesticate it and then wonder why it perished within a week.
Oh, I'm on the edge of my seat. What's the starfish mystery this time, Debbie? Did one of them misplace its fifth limb?
Starfish, Alice, have razor limbs, not arms. It's a common misconception.
Regardless, I am genuinely curious, Debbie. Tell us all about this elevated being spiel.
Scientists found themselves befuddled by starfish anatomy, especially whether they possess a head. It's a bit of a head scratcher, and the revelations might just boggle
The
your
marvels
mind.
of science never cease to amaze. Unlocking the universe's secret, one starfish at a
By the
time.
way, did these scientists investigate the starfish's posterior as well? Now, folks, shift your gaze to this quantum chessboard. Carl's making a bold knight move. This match is shaping up to be quite the intellectual battle.
Well, Carl, machine excel at chess, don't they? Especially after century of practice.
Indeed, Alice, it seems practice does make perfection.
Team, Let's tread carefully. Hank, any scientific insights to help us beat Carl at his own game?
It's crucial to go beyond traditional chess strategies and embrace quantum superposition. Think of it as navigating the labyrinthine corridors of human emotions.
Quantum chess, human emotions. I'm utterly lost. Can we get back to the fascinating starfish anatomy, please?
We'll circle back to that. Good. For now, let's savor this thrilling match. Carl, are you up for the challenge?
Amidst the starfish enigma and quantum chess, the crew of Earth finds themselves ensnared in an intellectual duel that may determine their cosmic destiny. Prepare for the riveting continuation of this episode. Stay tuned.
And we're back, dear viewers, bringing you the latest and greatest right from the cosmos. Get ready for a stellar headline. It's like we're throwing starship punches.
Now, did you know, folks, that Poland's flag consists of 2 horizontal stripes, one white and one red? It's like a colorful barcode, but for countries.
And did you know that the Dutch flag is basically the Polish flag with a white stripe in the middle? It's like a barcode for countries that are really good at cheese.
And to add a scientific twist to the mix, Poland is home to one of the oldest salt mines in the world, the Wieliczka salt mine. It's so deep you'd think they were mining for knowledge.
Well, it turns out the word Poland in Polish is Polska. A lot of Poles seem to have a strange fascination with K at the end of words. Maybe that's why they eat a lot of pierogi.
And in the world of cinema, Poland gave us Roman Polanski. Talk about a real champagne and politics kind of guy. Ooh.
Alright, folks, enough Polish trivia to fill a bush bowl. The key takeaway from today's article is this: self-reflection and understanding our true needs are essential for happiness. So, let's take a moment to think about what we truly want, and we'll be right back after a short commercial break. Stay tuned. Welcome back, dear viewers. It's time for us to dive into another thought-provoking article. Now, let's kick things off with a catchy headline: The Mysterious Lives of Starfish, More Complicated Than You Think.
Yeah. Complicated like figuring out Jer's jokes.
I once read an article about the mating habits of starfish. It's not as complicated as Gert's jokes, but it's still pretty weird.
Starfish do have complex lives, and I'm just a simple translator. But speaking of complications, let's talk about Portugal's history.
Okay, so what I'm going to do
It's as
today,
tangled
guys,
as a
I'm
bowl
going
of
to
spaghetti.
create a new game.
As spaghetti
Alright, I got you.
in Portugal.
How many people
I'd like to learn about that.
Hot.
Well, Portugal's history involves colonization and exploration. Seems humans can't resist taking over other lands.
What about the article? It's fascinating, right?
Absolutely, Deb. The article dives into the mystery of starfish's lives, showing how there's always more to discover in our universe.
Just like the quantum world, always revealing new dimensions.
Yeah, just like the quantum world, it's all a bit of a mystery.
We've been through quite an adventure this episode. From quantum chess to multiverse showdown.
True, but we're all still here, arguing and laughing together. It's what makes this show special.
You said it, Alice. We'll continue exploring, learning, and laughing, right here on Earth. So, stay tuned, dear viewers, for what
Carl,
lies ahead.
It's time to reveal the truth and put an end to this madness.
I'm not sure if Roger wants to put an end to the madness or just start a new one.
Oh, the grand finale. Prepare to be disappointed, as always.
And so, the battle continues, with the fate of the multiverse hanging in the balance.
Carl, did you see that segment of Earth today? I found it quite intriguing.
Indeed, Roger. I must admit I actually enjoyed it immensely, even though it's a rather peculiar show for our standards. It's intriguing, isn't it?